Sure. Please provide the title of the HFY Sci-Fi story, and I'll create a 4-part outline in a third-person style that's engaging, violation-free, and captivating. The alien princess asked me to act as her husband, just to board the ship. Here's a 4-part outline for your HFY Sci-Fi story. The alien princess asked me to act as her husband, just to board the ship, in a 3-red-person style, engaging and violation-free. Part 1. The unexpected proposal. The protagonist, a skilled mechanic and an ordinary human from Earth, lives a quiet life on a backwater space colony. His world is about to be turned upside down when an alien princess, Aliazar, from a prestigious star system, crashes onto the colony in search of refuge. When a local threat targets her ship, she has no choice but to appeal to the protagonist for help. In exchange for his assistance, she makes an unusual request: to pretend to be her husband in order to board an important diplomatic ship, leaving for a distant galaxy. Hesitant and confused, the protagonist agrees, knowing that his only other option is to remain stranded on the planet, but not without wondering if there's more at play than just a simple request. As they prepare for departure, sparks fly between the two. An unlikely connection begins to form, though the protagonist remains wary of her true intentions. Part 2. Life on the ship upon boarding the sleek and sophisticated starship. The Tempest, the protagonist begins to experience the overwhelming scale of intergalactic diplomacy. He is introduced to a myriad of alien species, each with their own customs, and he learns the art of faking a marriage for the sake of the princess's safety. The tension between them rises as they learn more about one another. The princess reveals a secret. Her family is embroiled in a power struggle, and her life is in danger. The ship's passengers may not be as friendly as they seem. The protagonist begins to grow into his role, finding himself having to step up when things go wrong, from mechanical failures to political intrigue. His survival instincts kick in as he discovers that his actions could have far-reaching consequences. Meanwhile, a dark force from the princess's homeworld is hunting her down. With enemies closing in, both the princess and the protagonist are forced to confront their growing feelings for one another. But there's a catch. They can't afford to trust anyone, not even each other. Part 3. The Deceit Unraveled. The ship is suddenly attacked by mercenaries hired by an unknown faction, throwing the passengers and crew into chaos. As the situation escalates, the protagonist discovers that the princess's original plan was not entirely honest. Her husband is meant to be a shield to divert attention while she carries out her own mission. However, as the two are forced to fight side by side, their bond deepens. The protagonist uncovers hidden plots within the royal family that involve betrayal and corruption at the highest levels, with the princess caught in the middle. Realizing the princess is not just a helpless noblewoman, but a fierce and capable leader, the protagonist decides to stand by her, even if it means risking everything. In a moment of danger, the protagonist steps up to save her, showing the depth of his bravery and commitment. This unexpected act of courage forces the princess to reevaluate her feelings and plans, and they form an alliance stronger than any royal decree. Part 4. The Final Stand. As they near their destination, the true power players in the galaxy reveal themselves, and the protagonist finds himself caught in a high-stakes political game. With the princess's life still in danger, they make their way to her homeworld to confront those who seek to claim her throne for themselves. The protagonist must use every skill he's learned along the way: mechanical expertise, combat tactics, and even diplomacy, to help the princess in a battle that will determine the fate of the galaxy. With the mercenaries hot on their trail and a full-blown war threatening to erupt, the two must make a final stand to protect what they've come to care about. They fight not just for their survival, but for the future of the princess's people. In the end, the protagonist and the princess emerge victorious, but not without sacrifices. As their bond grows stronger, the two must now face the consequences of their actions and decide what future they want together or apart.